they seem to be different than before. Was concerning. So welcome back to episode 4 of Thaumpack X. So I've actually prepared a little bit beforehand. You may see one of the first things that I prepared. First things first. I made a roof. I have used the frame slants from Block Craftery. It's not the first time I have used them, but I think this is the superior version of it. So, as I said before, shingle roof with stone bracing. I think that's exactly what I've done here. So I think I'll have to sleep nights because it's getting dark. So there we have it. So, last time I said we're going to make the sluice box and the crushing table. So, let's begin with that. So, I've actually prepared all the materials already. So we'll get this quickly to make this pretty quickly. So, we first need to make the crushing table. So you need these materials. So let's do that. Crushing table. And then you have to make the hammer from magnetic crafts. And we'll also need a block. This is going to need, because you're going to need an iron mesh. An iron mesh needs a double iron plate. A double iron plate comes from crushing table. And you need to have a block on the crushing table to make it. So let's do that. And you just right click it. Now this isn't as efficient as having machines doing it, but we don't need them right now. So then we have the iron mesh and let's make the sluice box. So what can you make with the sluice box? But I can show with some gravel actually. So you can, I think it was maximum of 10 you can put in. Like that. And then you just pour water in. Now you can put in water from other sources like these. These also work. So we got 30 flint from that. A quick way to get flint is that way. But you can also process ore with this. So next on the list we can remove the sluice and crushing table. You may have noticed that I've added some more things. Like the alloy smelter, sag mill and Stirling generator and the capacitor bank. That's because we're going to go into Endrayo a bit. So to make those machines we need grains of infinity. Now you may ask, how do you get grains of infinity? That sounds pretty endgame, doesn't it? Well, it's not very endgame at all. You put some fire on some the stone material. So here we are down in the mine. So we are going to go further down. So let's just go down here. Use my patented technique, the stair. Oh, we got some dark stone here. That's interesting. Dark stone, what can I use with that? Oh, I can make some magical things with it. Nice. Well, good to have. But we're not after that right now. And there we have it. The bedrock. So let's dig around here, see what we can find. Oh, I actually find some diamonds here. Nice. I'm actually going to save the diamonds until I have some type of silk touch. So we could take out the flint and steel and light the bedrock up. Like this. There we have it. Have some of the grains of affinity. So I'm just going to keep this up a little bit. And we'll see you at the base. So that now we have collected the grains of infinity. We can make some of the Andrio stuff. But as a little tangent, I'm going to show how the sluice works with ores. So you simply put the ore on the crushing table and you right click and you get these rocky chunks. You can do it fast by spam clicking. And the 10 maximum there. And then we need the water again. So you may wonder what those things are. Those goes to a place called the Midnights. It's a quite hostile place, so you don't want to go there. So there's a person, not a person, a rifter came out there, and they're pretty powerful. Well, not super powerful. They look regular zombies, but they might want to take you with them. So got to watch out for those. And these chunks actually smells 2 of the ingot that it came from. So 1 gold chunk is 2 gold ingots. So the turn is finished, and we are going to try to make our first Andrio machine. And the first we actually need is the basic capacitor. The basic capacitor is pretty simple. It's need 4 iron or iron alloy, a block of rivestone, and some capacitors. So for the capacitor we need 2 grains of affinity, copper ingot, and some gold. Get gold. We got some unsmelted copper here actually. Let's get it smelting. And we have the redstone there. Like there. And we need the iron also. So we need a couple more here. So we're going to make the capacitors. We can just make it this way, like this. 4 of them. And then we have the capacitor bank there. So, can't really use this for anything, because we don't have any way to get any energy. So, we're also going to make the simple Stirling engine. So, for this, we need 2 infinity bimetal gears. They're pretty easy to make. We have some nuggets here. And we need just 2 of them. That's. We also need a couple little bits more stones. Like that. We had a furnace. And actually we need the most important part, the frame, the chassis. Get some bars, and we got simple chassis. Now we have the old materials we need to make a simple Stirling engine. Except the piston. I forgot the piston. And, that's hilarious. I'll go back and get some redstone. Now I got my redstone. And I think you may ask, why are you leaving all the ores? Can't you just mine them up? No, actually, I'm just going to save them until maybe I have some better way or I need more. There's no need to pick them up if I don't have any use for them. It makes all your storage just clog up. And there we have it. So, I think we should just put it here, and we can put the basic capacitor bank on top. So this goes on anything that can burn in a furnace. Let's just put in some coal, and it's generate some micro infinity per ticks. Now the conversion rate between redstone per tick, redstone flux per tick, and micro infinity per tick is 1:1. So this can store 1 million micro infinities or 1 million redstone flux. They're basically the same thing. Yes, with different names. So, I think that works for this episode of Thaumpack X. We got some energy, so we can cross off things here. And next episode we are going to try to get steel, actually. Now, steel isn't that difficult, so it's going to be pretty simple. So, until next time, stay safe.
Generally dry day on Wednesday with sunny periods. However, there may be more cloud in the southeast where it will be breezier. After a chilly start, it will be mostly dry on Thursday with some sunny spells. However, it may be